Hey everybody, it's Josh here. In this video, we're going to go over my top 10 Divi plugins. I did a video recently overviewing my top 10 free WordPress plugins, and someone asked if I would do a similar video all geared around Divi specific plugins. So that's what this video is going to be all about. Now, I wanted to preface this by saying I wanted to be really intentional about how I went about this video because I have a lot of friends and colleagues in the Divi community, and I didn't want it to seem like I'm playing favorites here. You're going to notice that a lot of these plugins are within the same companies and the same authors, but these are just the plugins that I use most in my business with the majority of my Divi website designs and ones that are trusted and that I would highly recommend to you. Having said that, I know that there are a ton of plugins out there. There's a lot of great Divi plugins that I'm sure I don't use or I'm not even aware of to this point. So this post is just overviewing the ones that I use, I trust, and I would recommend to you for your business. So just have that in mind. I'm not playing favorites here. These are just the ones that I use and trust and recommend. Last thing I wanted to say real quick before we dive into is that a lot of these are affiliate links. So if you're interested in one of these plugins, be sure to use my link. If you end up purchasing it, I'll get a kickback. That helps me and my family out. It also helps allow me to have more time to be able to put more free content out there for you. So with all that said, let's go ahead and dive right into my top recommended Divi plugins. The first plugin I'm going to highlight is Divi Overlays. If you've been in the Divi community for any amount of time, you've probably heard of this. You probably already have it, but this is the best way to create any sort of pop-up on your Divi website. So if you wanted to have a button or any element, click and then you pop up maybe a contact form or a video, Divi Overlays is the way to go. This is brought to you by Tim Strifler and Divi Life, and it's a plugin that I've used for several years now, and it's just awesome. Here's an example on a site where I used it to where with this request inspection button, I didn't want to just have this go to the contact page. I wanted it to bring up a contact form so people could quickly fill out the request inspection form. So you'll notice all you do is click this. Up comes the form, they can fill it out, and then they can get an inspection. I'll let you check out the demo page for this, but literally it's awesome. Any element that you want to make a pop-up, you can. So this button right here is going to pop up a video. And what's great about this is it uses the Divi Builder. So you can create a layout or page basically and make that an overlay. So it's great. You can pop up again, contact forms, videos, maps, anything that you would want to be a pop-up on your Divi site. So highly recommend Divi Overlays. It's really affordable. One thing I'll say about Tim and Divi Life's plugins is that they're all very lightweight and very user-friendly. So they're easy to use, and they play nicely with all the other tools I have in my Divi toolbox. So Divi Overlays is definitely one I recommend checking out. Okay, the next plugin I'm going to feature is Divi Bars. This is also by Divi Life, and this is a newer one, and it's awesome. It's one of my favorite new Divi plugins. It's a way to create a bar on the top of your website that can link to anything. You could put a promotion up there, you could put a featured product, a countdown, anything you want to put as kind of a bar on the top of your website that people can exit out of. This is the way to go. You'll see this on Elegant Themes to where they have the bar up top and you can learn more. I have it on my website here that talks about my new course. That way people can click this. The reason I love Divi Bars as well is I don't like pop-ups at all. So I avoid putting them on any one of my sites. So for example, with my site, I wanted people to know about my course, but I don't want to hit them over the head with it. This way they can see it. If they're interested, they can learn more, or they can just exit out of it. There's a lot of features that this comes with. So I'll let you check out the demo page and the product page for more information, but Tim and Divi Life give you a lot of examples that you can use. It also comes with a bunch of pre-made layouts. So you can just put one in there, you can adjust the colors, and again, you can put anything up there that you want. It's all created with the Divi Builder. So super handy, and it's one of the main plugins that I use on all my sites. And I'll say this about Divi Bars too. My clients love it. They love seeing a little bar up top that has their featured product or service. So I would highly recommend Divi Bars for your Divi toolbox moving forward. All right, let's move on. The third Divi plugin I'm going to recommend you check out is Image Intents. This is an incredible solution for you if you have an image that you want to make more engaging and that you want to make kind of a call to action. I've been using this for a couple of years now, and I absolutely love it. I use it across most of my sites. So let me show you a couple examples. With this site here, we have a section where they have kind of a 1, 2, 3 description of how this product works. So what I wanted to do was, instead of just using a plain image, I wanted to give it a little more information and make it a little more engaging. So with Image Intents, you can put the module in there, and then you can add titles, more information, and then you'll notice when you hover over it, it comes with a nice little hover effect. Image Intense is great. It works with the Visual Builder, and the most recent version, I think they're on the 3rd version, has a bunch of call to action settings. So here's another example to where we have these services here, and I just wanted to make this more engaging. So you'll notice when you scroll over these, they're going to turn into color, and they're going to have a sweet little call to action button here. So Image Intense is the way to go about this. It's awesome, super affordable. Again, it works with the Visual Builder. I've used this for a long time. I love it. My clients love it. It's definitely going to be a handy tool for your Divi toolbox moving forward. Okay, number 4 is Divi Icon Party by Divi Space. So one of the biggest questions I see all around the Divi Facebook groups and the Divi community is, how do I add more icons to Divi? By default, it only comes with Facebook, Twitter, and a couple of others. But more often than not, you're going to want to be able to add Instagram, Pinterest, and a bunch of other icons. There's a few ways to do it manually, but with Divi Icon Party, it's all set up for you. So I'll have you check out the demo page if you want to see more information, but I'll just give you an overview of what it entails, because you can add more icons to your header, your footer, and all different areas of your Divi site. And if we scroll down here, let me just show you what it all includes. It's going to have LinkedIn, YouTube, Pinterest, Instagram, Skype, all these different icons, again, that are going to be set in your Divi builder. So you can go into your Divi theme options and you can check these on or check these off right here as it shows. So Divi Icon Party is also a very affordable plugin if you want it for a single site, or I would recommend going with a lifetime. That way you can just have it forever for all of your sites. But this is a great handy plugin for adding icons to your Divi sites. Number 5, since we're in this theme of icons, is Divi Icon Pro. Now, this is a brand new plugin that's really awesome. I'm glad I discovered this now because we're using this on a couple sites and it's incredible. Divi out of the gate has quite a few icons, but this is basically an extension with a ton of new icons for your site. This is brought to you by Divi Lover and B3 Multimedia, and these guys are great. I love this plugin because it's super compatible. It works with the Visual Builder, and as you see in the details here, you have literally 24,000 options for icons. So it's really, really cool. And I know it's all filterable too. So if you check out the demo page, you can see here, it's really easy to filter out. A lot of times when you have a ton of icons, it can be really overwhelming, but this way you can add which icons you want, and then you can pick and choose. So let me just show you what this is going to look like when you check this out, because it is really, really cool. By default, you're going to have all these outlined and really cool vector looking icons that you'll be able to sift through for really any project you can imagine. So it's super cool. Again, it's all integratable with the Visual Builder. It's very lightweight too for what this comes with. So I would highly recommend this if you're looking to have more icons on your Divi sites. Typically with these kind of icons, if I scroll back down, I would create these in Photoshop or with Illustrator, and then I would have to style the color and everything. With this, you're going to have endless options to be able to make these color. And really, I mean, with all these sets of icons, I don't foresee having to do a lot of these custom vector graphics anymore because it's all within this plugin. So definitely recommend Divi Icons Pro if you're looking for more icons. All right, number 6, as we head back over to Divi Life, is one of my absolute favorite WordPress Divi plugins, and that is Divi Dashboard Welcome. This allows you to create a custom dashboard with the Divi Builder for either you or your clients. Now, I love this because a lot of my clients update their websites, and this has saved me so much time because I can create a custom dashboard that they see when they log in, and you can put anything you want in there. You can have videos, tutorials, you can have a link to like a contact form or support, you can have links to other resources. It's really great, super lightweight, super affordable, and it's awesome. So here's an example of how I use this for a client that has a very robust site and they're doing events and all kinds of stuff. You'll see here that in their dashboard, we have a walkthrough video, and I put an outline here. And then we have additional videos that we created as well. So we added some new functionality to their website. So you're going to see those videos here. And this way, because they have multiple people running the site, they can just log in. All the videos are here. There's links and resources at the bottom. And this little section here in the dashboard is created with the Divi Builder. So I love this plugin. I did a featured article on the Elegant Themes blog last year, and I linked to a free plugin, but I didn't realize that this one was out there. I found out about it just after that. I wish I had featured this because this plugin has saved me so much time, and it's just awesome. So if you're looking for a custom dashboard for your Divi WordPress website, Divi Dashboard is absolutely the way to go. Okay, one last Divi Life plugin. I think Tim's gonna love me after this video. I use this plugin all the time. It's called Divi Logo Swap, and let me show you what this looks like. It's a sweet little plugin that allows you to make a logo swap when you scroll down. So on this site for Magnify, you'll see that this logo has a nice little icon here. So when you scroll down, I wanted a way to make the logo disappear, but you just see that icon. So with Divi Swap, plug that in and check this out. We scroll down, then it just pops up that little icon. Then you scroll back up, then it brings the logo. So it's all done with this Divi Swap logo plugin. It is a very expensive plugin. No, I'm just kidding. It's only $5. So there's, you might as well just pick this up. It's awesome. It's really, you do have to customize it a little bit depending on the size of your logo and everything, but it's really easy to set up. And as long as you have a logo that's like this, that's kind of horizontal and has some sort of icon, or really a couple different kind of logos, you could plug it in there, and it's really handy. It's a great way to kind of separate your Divi websites from others. A lot of my clients love this too when I use this, and then they scroll down, and then inevitably I'll get an email or a call saying, "Oh, I love how my logo changes." So again, $5, definitely pick this up. It's a great little handy tool for your Divi toolbox. All right, number 8, we're gonna head back over to Superfly, and I'm gonna show you a plugin that is a little more recent, but is very under the radar. I don't think many people know about this plugin, and that is called Content Intents. So one of the biggest questions I see in the Divi community is, how do I style my blogs? How do I make my portfolio or different content sections look better without having to get into a lot of CSS? Content Intents is your answer. It's a great little handy plugin. Again, I don't think a lot of people know about it. I've been using this on several sites and I love it. I use it mainly for styling my blogs. So for example, on this other site that I showed you previously, well, they have a nice blog section down here, and I'm using this plugin to make these show up like this, to where they just look a little bit different than your average Divi blog. Now, my client didn't upload a featured image here, so that's why that's blank, but you can see that it has some nice functionality. It just takes your blog to the next level. If we dive over to the content or to the demo site here, feel free to check this out in more detail, but this will show you all of the styles and designs that it comes out with out of the box. So you can see here, it's just a way to make your Divi blog and a lot of your posts look completely different than the average Divi site. So you can check this out and see if there's any good styles that you would want to implement on your site, but it's awesome, very user-friendly, very easy to set up, works with the Visual Builder, very affordable as well. So this is a great way to style your blogs and your Divi website without getting into a lot of custom code. All right, for number 9, we're going to bounce back over to Divi Space, and I'm going to show you a really handy plugin that's kind of similar to Content Intents, and it's called Divi Extras. So the Divi Extra theme had a lot of post styling that people really liked. So there was different ways to put all of your posts in, like a masonry layout, blog feeds that look different than the average blog builder, tabbed post carousels, and this plugin brings all that together. It brings all the functionality from the Divi Extra theme in regards to posts over to your Divi Builder for any site. So I have this, I love it. I'll just show you the landing page here because it's really, really cool. They have this laid out really nicely, so you can check this out in detail, but it's going to show you all of your options here. So they're just modules in the Divi Builder, and you're going to see that your posts can lay out completely differently with this plugin. It's awesome. It's a great way to separate your Divi site from others. Again, it's going to be in the Divi Builder. It's really, really cool. And this one is super affordable as well. So it's a really nice, handy little addition if you want to make your plugins, your blog posts look a little different than your average Divi blog post. So it's really cool. I'd recommend checking this out, again, if you want to take your blog post to the next level. All right, number 10, the final Divi plugin I'm going to highlight in this video is a brand new plugin by Superfly called Divi Sticky Video. This is a super sweet little plugin, and what it does is it allows a video on your page to stick to the screen while you scroll down. You'll see this functionality a lot on sites like CNN and other news sites, to where when somebody starts watching a video, they probably immediately scroll down and start reading, and then the video is going to follow them. So I use this on a couple pages on my site. Right now I'm using it on my maintenance plan page and my SEO page, and you'll see that I have this video, and this is a promo video. It's kind of a walkthrough of the plan, but most people are going to scroll down pretty quickly. So some people might watch the full video, then scroll down, but more than likely they're going to start playing and then scroll down. So you'll see here when I scroll down, that video is going to follow them as they read the details. Now, what's really cool about this is you'll see that it's stopped right now, but even if I go up and play, once the video starts playing, the client's probably going to watch, maybe 30 seconds or so, and then they're going to get antsy and they're going to scroll down. Well, now that video follows them, and you'll notice that my video is still playing. I'm talking there. So they can literally walk through each section of this page, and I'm kind of walking them through right there. So it's a really handy little plugin. It's dirt cheap for the functionality. It's great. I just plugged it in today actually and started using it, and I got it set up in a matter of minutes. It's super fast, and it works with the visual builder. So if you have video on your site and you want to make it sticky so that when people scroll down it stays there, highly recommend this plugin. All right, guys, well, there you go. There are my top 10 most used and most recommended Divi plugins to this point. There's a few more I just wanted to highlight real quick as well that I couldn't fit into the top 10, but these are 3 that I trust and fully recommend for you too. One is the Page Builder Everywhere plugin by Divi Space. This does exactly what it sounds like. It allows you to put a Divi layout anywhere in any widget sections or any other section of your WordPress website. This is extremely popular, and it's great for those sections to where the Divi builder normally can't go. With this, you can make a layout and you can put that layout anywhere in your Divi website. The other one is really popular now because a lot of people want to customize the Divi menu, which is notoriously, it kind of lacks a lot of options right now. But Superfly released the mhmm, the Mighty Editor and Menu Maker plugin. And this is what I would recommend if you don't want to get into a whole bunch of code and you don't want to style everything with CSS. If you're looking for a way to make your menus really stand out and to get really custom with them, this plugin is definitely the way to go, particularly for those who are not wanting to get into a bunch of CSS and code. Again, this plugin's awesome. It's a great way to go. And the last one I wanted to recommend real quick, for those of you who have sites that you want to export and import, particularly those if you're a child theme maker, is the J.E.D.I plugin. So Jerry's Easy Demo Import. This is by Monterey Premier. This is a super handy plugin. It's very highly rated for folks in the Divi community who want to be able to export their site and then easily import it to a new site. So if you have child themes, either for your clients or for other people, this is a really great plugin and a great way to go. So there you go, guys. Those are my top recommended and best used plugins that I use to this point. There are a ton out there. So if you have some other ones that you would highly recommend, feel free to drop them in the comments on YouTube or on my site at joshhall.co. Again, I didn't want to play favorites here. These are just the plugins that I use and highly recommend. These are all very reputable. They all have great support, and they're all from great authors as well. Now, one thing I wanted to say is that if you're looking for the best places for all plugins, I would recommend checking out a few different sites. You can check out Monterey Premier. They have a lot of great plugins and child themes. You can check out DiviCake. DiviCake has a really good growing selection of plugins and child themes. And then you can also check out Elegant Marketplace, which is the original hub for all child themes, plugins, and things like that related to Divi. So hope this video has helped you out, guys. If you have any questions, let me know. But again, if you're interested in any of these, please use one of my links. It'll help me get an affiliate kickback so I can help keep on creating more free content. And I hope this adds to your Divi toolbox. All right, cheers, guys.